All right, Peyton, it's recording. Are you excited?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do the introduction? Okay. That's when we say who we are.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Tyree.
And Peyton.
And today we're going to do a video that a lot of people have asked for.
Watches!
And you know what we're going to do with the watches? We're going to show them my entire collection. Is that not kind of cool?
Like all your watches in your office?
All of them. Do you know how many watches there are?
No.
Guess.
160.
Close. 150. High five. So today we're going to be showing you 150 different watches. This is going to be a crazy video. So I know that this could potentially be a very long video. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to put timestamps below. You know what a timestamp is? Alright. So
Stopping.
That's a time stop. Close. We're going to have timestamps below so that you can jump ahead throughout the video. But I'm basically going to break down my collection in different categories. We'll go digital, field, vintage,
Dive watches.
dive watches.
Because I have a dive watch.
Yeah. We'll do chronographs. We'll do an entire section just on the Q. What else we got? Sports watches, dress watches, historical watches. That'll be pretty cool. And
Race car watches.
those big chronographs. That's a good one. And yeah, so just check the timestamps below, and then you'll be able to jump ahead.
Timex watches.
They're all they're not all Timexes. Did you know that? I've got some Seikos in there too. We'll save those for the end. But hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and let's just hop into the video, and let me turn on my second camera. You ready, Peyton?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, so the first group of watches we're gonna show is gonna be, what kind of watches are these? Digital watches. Digital watches. And so, what? Oh, you gotta give them a special message? Mm-hmm. There's a special message from Peyton.
There's a puppy.
They can't see it. They can't see it.
It's not out.
Oh.
And Barbie.
What's your message?
Hey, do you like watches? Because I do.
Is that you or is it Barbie?
Barbie.
Barbie likes watches? What kind of watches?
Do you like Timex watches? Or do you like Timex tails?
Well, Pay, let's go ahead and let's get into the watches.
She lost her shoe.
She lost her shoe? All right, we'll find it later. All right, let's get into the digital watches portion. Oh, I gotta restart the camera. All right, we're gonna have to go fast with these, okay?
Why?
Because there's so many watches. All right. Yeah, he can be in the video. All right, so starting the digital watches. So I'll try to group them by category because there's so many. So we'll start off with some of my T80s. And so I have a black T80. I have a rainbow T80. Yeah. And then I also have the classic Digi. Not really T80, but it has that classic the classic Digi vibes to it. In addition to these, I also have two different variations of this one. So this one, the battery just died today. But I like both of these watches. This is one of the first ones I had to hunt down for a long time. I ended up getting it from Asia and sent over. But what I like about this watch is that you can click through all the different time zones in the world. It has all the different features. Let me see there. New York, Toronto, Crockers, Halifax, and a bunch of different things like that. So love both of these Digi watches. Just kind of switched out the battery. Just died today. Let's go to the next section. You don't have to close it, baby. It's fine. This one is from the button.
Yeah.
This one is, I can't remember the name of this one. What you think of that one, Peyton? They can't see it under the camera. Super cool. Yeah, this is the camera looking at the hands. All right, and then now we'll go into some of my Iron Mans. Sit down, Peyton. So these are some of my classic Iron Mans. Is it a good view, Peyton? Mm-hmm. Good. All right.
It's
so
good from there. It's
it's
not blurry.
not blurry. Okay. So these are three of some of my classic Iron Mans.
But Dada, you can still see this watch.
Yeah, it's okay. They can still see those. Peyton, out of these three, which one is your favorite? You gotta pick, Peyton. Okay. So this is Peyton's favorite. This is my second favorite. This one's my favorite. I thought you were gonna pick this one because we both have one.
What?
This one? This is the one that we both have.
I picked that one.
I know. I'm saying I thought that's also the one that we both have, which is pretty cool. All right. So going further into my digibag, I'll continue going with my various Iron Mans. I have two of the Flicks collaborations. Hey, Peyton, let's leave that there for a second. Okay. But I also have the black and the tan variations. I wear these quite a bit. This is probably my second most worn. This is the one I wear a lot. I've had this one the longest amount of time. And then Peyton, out of these three, which one are you picking? The tan one? Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Better because it's...
Yeah. All right, so...
I can see it's blue.
All right, so after that one...
This in bluey. I don't know how to do it.
You're silly. Here's another T80 that I got. I haven't switched out the band on this one yet, but I do like it a lot. It's a good watch. Definitely more hefty and more weight to it compared to other ones. Uh-oh, Peyton wants to show you one. Uh-oh. Oh! Why do you want to show him that one, Peyton?
Because we have the same but different straps.
Yeah. So this one's cool because I have one, Peyton has one, and...
Malia.
Yeah.
M-A-L-I-A.
That's good. Look at your spelling skills. But,
D-A-D-D-Y. P-E-Y-T-O-N.
oh, man. You're spelling... Hey, can you spell Timex? Gotcha.
Wait, what about you put that blackout in there?
Put the blackout in there.
When I would move.
Oh, yeah. But, so this is the one you showed me. All right, so then we're going to finish it off. Here are four more of the vintage digis in my collection. Some of these I got as parts of lots. Some of these I know a little bit more about than others. But these are all, don't really wear this as much. I wear this one because this is my birth year watch, but the other ones not as often, but they're just cool parts of the collection. Oh, is that your favorite? Oh, you out here stealing watches already? Man, we're gonna be in trouble. All right, so you have it. That is most of my digital watches. Peyton, of all the digital watches, do you have a favorite? You pulling out the camera? What's your favorite of all the digital watches? The lemon watch? We haven't got there. Is that the next one you want me to go to? Okay. So next up, we'll cut to the lemon watches. Give me a second. Well, they're not lemon watches. They're like the collabs. Yeah. All right.
With the lemon ready.
All right. So I'll pause this.
I love that one. I like to take it.
All right, Peyton, you can talk to the camera while I get the thing.
Yeah. My dad is coming on the way when he gets more watches.
All right, I'm just gonna pause the video and then we'll come back into it.
Wait. Hey.
Oh, hey. Do you know what video? Well, hey, what kind of watches we want to talk about next? Do you know what these kind of are? These are the kind of watches. What? It's a dive watches.
Dive watches.
All right, what's special about dive watches? What do you do with dive watches? Is that diving? Good. All right. So let's go ahead and let's go.
You can swim in the water with them.
Yes.
No.
Oh, we didn't do a wrist check? All right.
In the next video, we did it.
All right. Well, I guess we should do a wrist check right now. All right. What do you got on your wrist? Oh, that camera's not on. All right. So you are rocking a Timex Weekender with a Snoopy on it. Here you go. I'll show you. You're right there. Ooh, girl, with the flower and the indigo. You want them to see it? Hey. All right. And I am rocking today. I have the Timex James brand. They can see it. The Expedition North Series Titanium, the James brand edition. The Huckberry just came out. Crazy collab. Looks good. But hey, we gotta get into the watches. We gotta keep it moving. We got 150.
Hey, Ruff.
What?
Do you like watches?
They can't see them.
Do you like watches?
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get the second camera going. All right, so going into the dive watches, first one I'm gonna start off with is gonna be my Waterbury Diver. This is gonna be green, automatic with a day and date complication. Love this watch. What? No, it's not.
That.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, so I got this one. Great watch. I love the sunburst of the dial. Keep it moving here.
Why is it doing that?
Don't worry about the screen. This watch is special. This watch is special to me. This watch was actually gifted to me from Timex for Christmas last year. You trying to steal my watches already? Let's get over this way.
I was wondering what the square was.
Oh, the square is the date window on the watch, but this is
because I saw those on so many watches, I can't even know what it is.
It's the date window. It's the date.
Today is not 21.
It is 20. No, it's 22. You're right. I gotta get my date fixed. All right.
Yesterday was 21.
So next up, I like this one. This is the Arctic, the polar dial from the Timex Huckberry collab.
That has the date too.
It does?
And why is it 30?
Because it's automatic watch. I haven't set it.
Oh. You have to set all your dates.
Yeah, I need to set them. But yeah, I like this watch a lot. I love that orange secondhand automatic movement. Watch out, girl. This was a 1 to 500 limited edition collab, so really cool watch to have in the collection. You're crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the next one.
I mean puppy.
Oh, puppy.
That's a puppy.
Yeah, puppy, okay. Next up.
Not me.
Next
I
up,
was saying those words.
we got the Timex Hodinkee collab. I really like that light Hodinkee that they have on it. I got this one paired on a red strap. But I got this one paired on the red strap to go with that red second hand.
Alexa said something.
You turned it back on. But yeah, I got this one on a red strap that I got from Watch Innovation Straps. Very good strap. Cool video if you haven't seen it. Check it out.
This says Timex on it.
It does say Timex on it.
It's super tiny though.
Okay. All right, so let's transition to the next one. Man, you pushing up tight. Here's another diver I got. This one, I can't remember the name, but I actually got this one on eBay for like $75. A really good deal. Which reminds me, I got a bid that I need to bid on soon. eBay check.
This one says Timex too.
Peyton, you want to tell you something crazy? I bet you most of them say Timex on them. Do you know why? Because I collect Timex watches. Okay, we got time. All right. My bid is still good. So, but this is a great one. What I like about this one too, this one has an internal rotating bezel.
Do they have this? Oh.
No, yeah. So the bezel on this one, Peyton. Look at this. It rotates on the inside.
Wait, give me 1 second.
I have no idea where she's going, but we'll see. We'll see what she's doing. Whoa, we're gonna get to those next. We'll get to those. What? She's trying to jump ahead on us. Hop back in the seat. Hey, Peyton, what are you doing?
I want to know which lemon watch is.
You'll see the lemon watch when it comes. Come back over here. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. Sorry, guys.
What happened? Your lights turned off.
It's okay. This is
That
now.
was a good bat.
Oh, you okay? As you can tell, there's lots of chaos trying to do this state of the collection. But yes, internal bezel, great dive watch. I got it for under $100. No, highly recommend this one. All right, so we're gonna move around.
Can I pick the next one?
I'll let you pick your favorite in a second. So this is one of the few gold watches that I have in the collection. Peyton,
My favorite one.
is the gold is your favorite? Oh, you dropped it together? This was one of the first watches that I actually purchased. So I've had this watch since the beginning of my collection journey. Kids. I've had this one for a long time. I don't wear it as often because I'm not a big gold watch person, but it is a great watch. I don't even know the model number. What? No more puppies in the video. All right.
No, I mean.
You can go to the bathroom if you need to. See, babe, it's time. All right, so now I'll go to the next watch. All right, I'm gonna pull out two of them. I don't actually know the all of the, what do you call it? Drop in the comments what it's called. You know, the code, like the reference numbers for all of these. But this one in particular, you can find these still. If there's a certain watch you want, I gotta figure out a way to do this. What we'll do is, maybe in editing, we'll put a number next to all the different watches. And if there's a certain watch you want to learn more about, we'll just go ahead, just comment the number below.
Yeah, and I'll be in it too.
Yeah, comment the number below, and then...
And probably M-A-L-I-A will be in it.
Malia? Okay. And I can tell you more details, but yeah, I think this is one of the old school Harborsides. Through Phantom Eyes on Instagram, he has a black version, and he does incredible photography with it. Absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend him. Check him out on Instagram. His shots are incredible. And I really like what he does for Indian watchmaking and kind of showcasing some of those. But I gotta keep it moving. There's so many watches to get through. Let's keep going. The next one I'll bring out is the Navi XL with the red the red bezel on it. Another great watch. You almost fell asleep. Is it boring? Not that much. But that's another good watch to showcase. There you go, moving the bezel. See, they can't even see you. But this is a great dive watch. Automatic movement as well. Just a solid one. They have a lot of different colorways. And then I'll finish it off. Not a dive watch, but dive style. This is the Ally 3 GMT Batman.
I like playing with watches when they have a bezel.
You like playing with the bezels? We can get you a dive watch when you get bigger? Another dive watch? Oh, you can go get your dive watch? All right, well, she's going to go find hers. But the Ally 3 GMT.
I know where my
Ally 3 GMT, great watch. There's actually a white dial that I've been trying to hunt down for a reasonable price. So if you got it for a discount, let me know. But I'm... Okay. But I ain't got a lot of money. Did you steal one of my watches? I thought you stole my watch. All right. So that's the dive ones. Let's move on to the next section. Okay. Come on. Slide back in. All right. Next one we're going to go through. These are some of my various collab watches that I have. Peyton, I'm going to show you your favorite watch last. Okay? Yeah. You gotta wait. You gotta show last. All right. So first, I have a lot. Okay. I have a.
This is a burn.
Yeah. Where did your watches? If you guys want to see Peyton's collection, check out the video. State of the collection with Peyton. Hers is all good, but we're trying to finish mine right now, Peyton. All right. So going back to what I was saying, I have lots of the Todd Snyder watches. So I'm just gonna quick show. So I got the white dial, or cream. I have the gray dial. We have the black dial. I'm gonna say that last. I have Todd Snyder, like more of a dressy type watch. I have the
A bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, that second hand is a bow and arrow. This is like one of the model watches. I also have the black and green variation of that watch.
And it's a bow and arrow.
Then I also have this MS1 Maritime
You
Sport.
cut it out.
What? Cut what out? Oh, girl, it's fine. It's fine. She's trying to become a video editor, as you can tell. We got the MS1 Maritime in black. I need to get the white one. I think the white one's pretty cool. You silly. All right, we're getting ready to show you your favorite watch. All right, I got the DDC collab with Timex. I like this one. You can't tell from here.
And this one?
It has orange indiglo. Super like that a lot.
And this one has a head.
Do you know what that actually says? It says brain dead.
Brain is dead.
It's crazy. And then now, Peyton, would you like to show them your favorite collab? It is the Mulliga Timex Lemon watch. And then let me show them how the indiglo in it. Let me see. Ooh.
What is he? Wait, nice one.
Yeah, you can show that one if you want. Yep. All right, guys. So that is my collab section of my watches plus my dive section. I don't need to ask. What, baby? I know. The data's right. I don't need to ask her what her favorite is because it's clearly the lemon watch. As you can tell how happy she is. So now we're going to transition to the next one. Let's see. We'll see what we bring out next. All right. Let's turn off the camera.
Let's see.
Peyton, guess what?
What?
We got another group of watches. Do you know what the next group of watches is? Let's see if you know what these are. What kind of watches are these? If you guys can't hear, I can't either. I have no idea what she just said. Say it out loud so I can hear you. What do you guys say? I don't know either. Alright, so the next group of watches we're going to talk about is...
No, I need this.
No, we're going to do that one last. Next group of watches we're going to talk about is going to
Timex.
Chronographs. From Timex. Alright, so this is the Allied... I don't remember what it's called. Allied something. Do you know what this is called?
Allied Army.
Alright, cool enough. This is a chronograph. Doesn't have a tachymeter, just mostly for timing, but this is
And
cool.
our L got us this.
That was a Christmas gift. Alright, got this one. Good watch. I don't wear it as much as I should, but I really do like it. It does give you that field aesthetic with having still a chronograph feature. Yeah, it's good, baby. Next up, this one was a recent release from Timex, and I hated the bracelet and had to switch it off. And so, I love you, baby. And so I like this one. The internal tachymeter I think is great. It's a little big. What? All right, this is a good one. It's with Peyton. This one's a little thicker, but it's a good watch. I think 42 millimeters. I don't like the bracelet, and the other thing I didn't like was, I don't know if you can see it here, getting that little spot in there, getting the strap change was incredibly difficult, super annoying. So for that reason, I almost don't recommend it, but if you have a wrist that's big enough to fit the bracelet, you're good to go. So we'll go to the next one. I'll give you two different, well, we're just gonna go down the list in order. I got the Expedition Field chronograph, which is good. And then I don't remember, it looks like a flyback, an older version of the chronograph. I think it looks really good on that green strap as well. Who's this strap from? I don't know. Is this strap habit?
Let me see.
Let's see what you think. That's a good one though. Got a tachymeter on it too. But if you don't know how to use a tachymeter, that's another video. Might already be out, might be coming out soon. I don't know when this is gonna get published, but I already recorded it. Okay. Okay, this isn't the last and final one, but Peyton wants to show you the next watch, so I'll let her show the next one. Come on, Peyton.
It's right here.
Yeah, you want to show it to him?
So, I'm gonna be on my knees. Yeah.
What is it, Peyton? This is.
Timex.
It is. This is the black and white of the Waterbury chronograph. The what?
Digital.
Is original Waterbury chronograph. on an aftermarket strap. I think you can also get these on bracelet.
And there's a little man.
There's a little man. She's talking about my watch holder here. Got a little guy here. But yeah, this is a good solid watch.
Hello.
To me, a much better alternative to the Moon Swatch. It's much more durable. It just has a lot more weight to it. I just think it's more of a resilient watch. But
Sold my watch instead.
good, baby. All right, next up, we'll switch to your favorite watch, which is a variation of that watch. You want to show it? This is the tricolor. Oh, there you go. The tricolor Waterbury chronograph.
To see it in the red.
Yeah.
Wait, what about this camera?
No, I don't even have that camera on right now.
Can I see?
It definitely, girl. All right, definitely gives me Zenith El Primero vibes. Great watch, pretty solid. Peyton's one of her favorites. I think is the color dials. But yeah, let's go keep it going.
Look, it's a phone watch.
Yeah. I got two Marlin.
Turned off.
I got two Marlin chronographs. So I have the gold variation, which is a little bit harder to find, but I think they're starting to get popular on Amazon. I also have the blue Marlin chronograph. Both of these excellent watches. Highly would recommend them. Lightweight, dressy, clean, just really anything that you could really want from a watch. Next up, we're gonna fly away with the Timex Chronograph Pan Am. Can you say Pan Am?
No.
Pan Am. But yeah, I got this one. This one is a little big for my wrist.
How do we do that if I can fit it on my wrist?
Well, this one would be big for your wrist because it's big for my wrist. This is a big 42 millimeter hunker. But come on. How can you not love that? Gives you that IWC vibes without the IWC price. I also got this one on a Zero Pass strap. See the label. Phenomenal strap. If you've never tried one or you're still interested in it, I had a whole video about those that came out recently. Please check it out. The comment section went crazy. But yeah, great watch, great strap, solid.
It's like the watches are going on the floor. They're invisible.
Ha! All right. Next, I got the MK1 Big Sky, which I think is also another Todd Snyder.
If you want to know where he's putting his watches in, where his watches go.
They're all. I got my watch box on the floor. Where'd she go?
Yeah, on a show.
All right. So I got the MK1 Big Sky. Another Todd Snyder. Yeah, another Todd Snyder collab that wasn't a part of the other group. I got this on a special edition Ranger Regiment strap. If you watch my video about the one that got away, my Tudor Ranger, or I guess it's not mine because I never bought it. The Tudor Ranger video talked about the very special 1 of 12 collab of that one. I talk about what these... I talk about the meaning of these colors. Please check that one out, or just Google Ranger Regiment colors meaning or something like that. ChatGPT actually had it wrong, so I don't trust ChatGPT. They don't know nothing about those Rangers. I guess we're classified. What else I got? I got one more chronograph, and then I got some like various sports watches. So this is, I think, the oldest chronograph in my collection. I still wear it every now and then. Super lightweight, super fun. I think this is gonna be one that she just stealing watches, running around here.
This is my watch.
It's your watch. Oh, okay. Well, my fault. Great watch, classic.
It's my Snoopy watch.
Okay. Next one I'm gonna go with is. These are some watches that I don't know the names of. I just like them, and you can tell what they are by the way they is. This one's pretty neat. It got so much neat stuff on one watch. You should call it Nature. I hope you guys got that reference. Nature walk? No? Okay. Keeping it moving now. This one, I think it was Watch4J on Instagram who inspired me to catch this one. Man, I just love the details on that dial. There's a lot going on, but it looks good and it's really put together, I think, pretty solidly. What do you think, Peyton? You like this one? It looks pretty good. All right, cool. You just steal a watch? Give me my watch back, girl. Both of these are from the Essex line, which they have.
Can I show one of them?
Yeah, you can show one. Which one you want to show? Okay, so this is a blue Essex and this is a white Essex.
I'm trying to get it out.
There you go. What I like about these watches,
And this.
what I like about these watches is that they're super thin, very very comfortable on the wrist. They do have an integrated bracelet, which I usually dislike, but something about this one, it just works. It just does a great job, and they're super cheap. They're like sometimes like $50-$60. Give my watch back. Give it back. Yeah, you see this? Kids. You're a watch stealer. You're a thefter. All right. Let's see. This is a world time. This one, there's another version. I think that's like a black with red around it. Peyton, give my watch back.
Your watch.
That's a good one. Peyton, give me the watch back. Give it back. Give it back.
I don't watch stealer. I'm a Timex girl.
You are a Timex kid. You're crazy.
I even like to steal people's watches.
Don't be a watch thief. You know what I mean? This is why you can't have a Rolex. My daughter will steal it from you. This is a Waterbury. This watch taught me a very valuable lesson. It taught me about the importance of properly lining up the date wheel. Line up the date wheel because I changed the date on the wrong time and I changed the time on the wrong date. Whatever. I broke it. All right. In short, I broke it because I changed it in the danger zone. Don't be like me. Don't break your date window. Great watch though. Also one of the first ones in my collection. So. Yeah, I broke the date window. It'll be okay though. It's almost the 23rd anyway. It's the 22. I know. Well, maybe I'll punish this and it might be the 23rd. You don't know. All right.
I'm gonna pour water on your head.
You're crazy. All right, so we just finished those. Let's move into the next section of the video. I don't know what it's gonna be, but if you check,
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back too, because I gotta go get the next of the watches. Beep.
I'll get these. Oh, I have a field watch.
You do? Okay, so I guess you understand. What is our next group of watches, Peyton?
Field watches.
Let's do it. Do you know what you do with field watches? Pretty good guess. All right, so let's get
That's
these.
a good
A good introduction?
Yeah.
Good introduction. All right.
That's what I learned in Timex class.
So we'll start off with this one. I'm not gonna cut that out.
Okay.
Or maybe we cut it out. Who knows? We'll see. This is the Welton. The Japanese version is called the Midget because the dial says Midget on it. Yeah, you can see that one. That's a super cool watch on the bun strap. It's the only watch that I wear on a bun strap. Okay, don't tell anybody if that's your favorite watch. Okay, cool. You wanna hold that one then? All right, so next up, I'm gonna give you, this is from I think Timex Japan. This is a see-through version of the camper. Super cool. I like this one. It also has a jelly strap. We'll let Pepe play with that one for a little bit. And jelly. It's kind of jelly.
Like jelly. Oh, me and Andrew made jelly before. Even my babysitter.
Ooh, that's pretty good. You like jelly. This is the Hamilton Khaki Psych Timex Expedition North Mechanical. Better than the Hamilton Khaki, if you ask me. When you take bang for buck, dollar for dollar. Great watch. It's in my top 10 video.
All your watches.
I see, baby. You can keep looking at them. All right. Next up, don't know the name, but I like it. And sometimes that's all you need. I got this one from my boy Blake. He has this one. I saw it. I started hunting for it. I found it. Now I have it. So, you know, I'm apparently influenced by influencers, even if the influencers happen to be my friends. So, thanks, Blake. If you made it this far in the video, just know I bought this specifically because you took a picture of it. And I have no self-control. All right. Next up, we have the... It's over there. You have to see it later. You live with me. Next up, we got the NN07 limited edition. This one comes on a bracelet, but if you can tell, I very rarely wear watches on their natural bracelet. Yeah, they can see the camera. I really like that. I really like the blue at the 7 o'clock. Just a really nice touch. I don't remember which number I got. You got two favorite ones? Okay. Great watch. Solid. Next up, we're gonna go mechanical MK1. These are still easier to get from Timex Japan, Timex Tokyo, but okay. Did you just fart? Did you just fart? I think you farted. You farted. You stinky. Ew. All right. So this one is the Timex Mechanical MK1. These are still able to get from Japan. Great watch, it's absolutely beautiful. This is on a CNS watch band. I think it just goes really well with it. I don't know what she's talking about.
All right. Jellyfish.
Oh yeah, you meant jellyfish.
That like jelly strap.
Yeah, like the jelly strap. All right, next up we have.
Jellyfishes are not made out of jelly.
They're not made out of jelly. What are they made out of? She doesn't know either. All right. This one is the Nigel Claiborne Naval collab. These are actually super expensive on eBay, but I got it for super cheap. Okay. They can't hear you when you whisper. All right, we'll keep it moving. All right, next two watches. I definitely got these from Timex Tokyo, Timex Japan. This is their the camper with the navy blue red strap. Love this one. Maybe okay. This, maybe you should make it on Shark Tank with Kevin O'Leary. He's always rocking the red strap. So Kevin O'Leary, if you're looking for a Timex, this could be the one for you. And last one, there's a.
About favorite watches.
Oh, we're not there yet. I share a lot in common with Will Ferrell. My dashing good looks, my ability to sing. Some people even say I'm the songbird and comedian of my generation. Because you're going crazy with him, dropping him on the carpet. But one thing I also share with him is this Abu Garcia Timex collab. If you want to know more about it, I made a video about it. You should check it out. But this is a great watch, super cool, and he wore it during, I think it was the People's Choice Awards. All right, let's keep it moving. I love you, Peyton. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of show you these ones quickly because there's so many. I don't know if you can see it actually. It's the lighting. All right, I have. Okay, you gonna color for a little bit? Okay, bye, Peyton.
Bye. I'll see you after when I color a little bit.
All right, go have fun coloring.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go color Santa's workshop. Okay. All right, so let's go through some of my field expeditions. So I got, this was my very first analog watch, my Timex Expedition. This is technically the first watch that started all in my collecting journey. I have that one in a couple of different colors, black dial, blue dial. And then I found, I think this is called the MK1. This is like the 40 millimeter MK1. They come in two different color variations. I have both of them, as you can tell, because I'm a Timex nerd. I have the cream color dial. If you look at Pixie Watches on Instagram, he takes some phenomenal photos of these. Highly recommend him. As well as I have the dark color dial as well. I think he has this one. I don't know. But yeah, Pixie Watches, Instagram, killing it. Yeah, you should do it. The next one I have, this is also another one that I was influenced by, Timex Vintage MX. His photograph of this watch absolutely made me fall in love. Hunted it for about 4 or 5 months. I found it. May not mean much to you, but it means a lot to me because it's a good looking watch, and yeah, I just like it. I like it because of the way it is. Now, this part of my collection, super cool, super grateful. So part of these watches I hunted on my own. Part of these were actually either gifted to me from other members of the watch fam or sent in for free. So I think this was my first one. I can't remember. But I like that Flieger style. And then I discovered that it comes in actually 3 different colors. I got the silver one here. And then I got the black one. But I then found out, after I thought I had all 3, that there's actually another version of it, and it's the classic 05 dial. And recently I got this as a gift from one of my boys, and so I really, really appreciate it. That helped me start completing the collection, and so you can see the variation between the two. Us watch collectors are a peculiar bunch. One has an 05, one has a regular 5, and that little difference made all the world in trying to collect it. But, whew, man, that's a lot of field watches. I actually have more field watches, but we'll cover those later. So now, I'm going to take another brief pause, and I'm going to go get another watch box. If you can't tell, not only are all my watches pretty well organized, but I have a lot of them, and I'm a watch nerd. Oh, Peyton wanted you guys to know that these are her favorites, just in case. This one and this one. But, yeah. All right, let's break, and let's get to the next set of videos. Man, this video is a sprint, but we're still winning. So if you're still here so far, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. I'm assuming you're a subscriber if you made it this far. But then again, last time I checked my videos, I think it was 95% of the people who watched the video weren't subscribed, which is kind of weird. So yeah, you should subscribe. So cool. All right, so we are now moving into the next section. If you know me and you followed me for a while, you would have known the 12 Days of Christmas, and I absolutely love the Q series. And for this one, I had to have Peyton come with me. So Peyton's on the way. She's gonna come join me to talk about the Timex Qs. Hey, Peyton, you ready to jump back into the video? You gonna jump in the video? I know. All right, come on, let's do it.
I thought you wanted me to jump into the video.
You did jump in the video. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna go through the. I don't know what you just said. You fell.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you. You're
Okay.
fine. All right, so now we're gonna jump into the Q series. I have a bunch of different Qs.
Hulk.
To include the Hulk. So I have a couple of the episode.
What's the Spider-Man one?
I'll find it. The second series. So this is the Hulk.
Huh?
I have the Pepsi. I have the
A milkshake?
a milkshake, or
I don't know.
it's actually the root beer.
Oh.
Oh, it's upside down. The root beer.
Penguin.
I have the Polar.
It's a penguin.
It's a penguin. Polar. So the only ones I don't have is the Boom and the Burger.
The burger?
The Burger.
Wait, what does the burger look like?
It looks like a burger.
Can
McDonald's.
you show me a picture?
I'll show you a picture when we get done. Don't let me forget. All right. So next we're gonna go into the Timex. These are the Q GMTs. They just released a black and green one. I don't have that one. This is what It's a TV, yeah. This one is what my daughters call the Spider-Man watch because of the color scheme. You wanna play the Spider-Man watch when I finish? I also have. Oh, dropped it. I have the black one. Okay. And then I have the Batman colorway, that black and blue. She's playing. Oh, don't scratch it now. So yeah, that's those ones. There's also the what is it? The Timex Q.
3D.
What?
This is a 3D shape.
Yes, you can tell they're learning geometry. The 3 Chrono GMT, I think
And
is
this
the
is not a 3D shape. This is no, this.
Yeah, the box is 3D. A square is a 3D. So
No,
3
I
Chrono
think
G.
this is a 4D shape. It's not flat.
I know. Flat is 2D. Okay. Go back. This is the 3 Chrono GMT Q.
This is a 3D shape.
Okay. All right. So you got the white dial version. You got the green dial version. And you got the black dial version. All of these are on Strap Habit TQ18 straps. The S is for second seconds because that was the company that
I
did it.
know this. S is for south. W is for west. N is for north. And E is for. Wait, no. W is for west.
What is E for? While she thinks of that, it's east.
East.
Good. All right. So let's move into the rest of some of my cues.
And I have a timeline that has different like west, east, south, and north.
You do have that.
With my army costume.
So that's a compass. That you're talking about. This is the Q Chrono. I have the cream.
This is a compass.
That's not a compass. And then this is the black version. They actually dropped a blue version, a rose gold version. Leave it there. Leave it there.
The same.
They dropped a blue version, a rose gold version, and there's actually a Snoopy version that you can find too. So very cool watch.
Snoopy
Next,
makes the kids Snoopy and Snoopy and Snoopy and Snoopy and Snoopy.
all right. So going back to it, so this was my very first Timex Q that started me down my Q path, like a Coke pattern. Actually, my very first watch photo was this at an airport. Yeah, I'll give you a second. And then this is my black Q. Craziness. And then last up in the Q series are my M79s, which I have 4 of. I have the Coke M79. Let's see that one. Boom. I have the chocolate root beer-ish M79. I have. It's not real chocolate. I got the blue one, black and blue, and then the most recent one, which was also a gift from Timex, which if you want to see on my Instagram, it's like the pinned post. This is like a champagne color M79. But yeah, Peyton, do you have a favorite of all the Q series? Do you have a favorite one?
Wait, where's the chocolate one?
This is the chocolate one.
It has chocolate on it.
I told you it's not real chocolate. Ooh, that's a good bezel action.
Chocolate.
All right, well that covers the Q series. Let's see what the next watch box is, and yeah, let's get into it.
I'll help you.
Whew, man, if you've made it this far, I thank you. I hope it's been interesting. I hope you get to see what a nerdy Timex collector who just loves Timex watches and collects over 150 of them has. And I'm assuming if you're this far, you subscribed. But in my last video, I pulled up the stats and it was 95% of people who watched half of the video didn't subscribe. So if that's you, don't be weird. Just hit subscribe. Help me out. You know, be a friend. You know. All right, let's get into it. So the next one will be, this one isn't like really a category. This is just like a gift box that my wife got me, and some watches that couldn't fit in the other categories, they got into this one. So let's do it. Starting out, the Black Max, Heritage Timex, I think is the first time I've seen this one. Fell in love with it. Vintage Timex MX also has it. Strap Habit Strap, I think that combo is perfect. I actually still wear this one a lot. This is probably my most worn vintage, maybe, outside of the Ironmans, which is why it's in a different box, because I just wear it a lot. I got my Timex Marlin Automatic. This one's a fun one, good looking watch. They just released another one on a bracelet, super cool. Has a slight open heart on the case back. It's kind of cool if you're getting into watch collecting, you want to see your automatic movement. You know, I got my Timex Day Date, you know what I mean? You know, who needs Rolex when you got a Timex? You know what I mean? With that sailcloth strap. Come on now. Balling on a budget. Who needs to spend $6K when you can spend $60? Times 2. It's like a $120 watch. Still good. You got the sector dial Waterbury. There's also like an all-white version of this watch. Great looking watch. Beautiful. Day date. You know what I mean? High quality. Get you one. It's good. It's cheap. It's affordable. I'm a Timex collector. Let's go. Next one we got up. This was a gift from Timex. This is the Brooks Brothers collab. This was my Christmas from last year. It was very cool. This was the first time that Timex sent me a gift. This one as well as the diver from earlier. So if you skipped ahead, you have to go back. But if you're from before, thank you. And I'm sure you already hit like because you've been here this whole time. So that's pretty cool. That's legit. Yeah, so boom, got that. I also realized another way if you wanted to know about a specific watch, I think you can timestamp your comment. Yeah, if you timestamp your comment, I'll just go to the timestamp. Yeah, I wish I would have figured that out earlier in the video. But now we're like, I don't know how long this video is. Oh, man, I don't think anyone's gonna watch this. I don't know who's gonna watch this, but if you watched it this far, thanks. Now you know what my collection looks like. We'll keep it going. All right, I got the Worn and Wound black and green. I actually didn't want this watch. I wanted the pink one? The blue. I wanted another color combination. I got this one because I settled and I ended up liking it more. So usually you should never settle in your dreams, but sometimes it works out. And this one is on a hemsit strap. I think hemsit makes some of the best affordable leather straps. If you care about my opinion, but there's that. What, Peyton? No, baby, go color for a little bit. All right. Well, I think Peyton might be back on her way, but I'll keep pushing through. I have no idea what this watch is called, but this is a pseudo dress watch, Roman numeral with other numerals, date, moon phase. It just has a lot going on, but I like it. I actually got this watch from the Walmart app. Let's see if you can see some of the various details of it. I got this watch from the Walmart app. It's super cool. I just really enjoy having it. I like wearing it when we go on like date nights and stuff like that. And there's something crawling on my floor. I don't know what it is. What is that crawling on the floor? What is that? Is it a daughter? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If you see something pop up behind me, just know it's some kind of wild creature. Timex American Documents. Got the blue dial. Love this watch. My original one I gifted to someone for their wedding. Ooh, there she is. Where'd she go? But beautiful watch. It's really cool. Timex bringing it back to their American roots. Next up, we're gonna go with a Timex tank. This one did really well in the poll when I was asking what to wear for my military ball, but it didn't end up winning, so that was kind of sad. But I like that, you know? Craziness. So that's a cool one. Also got this. Yeah. Go play for a little bit. All right. Next up, I got the California dial, another one that was on the poll that didn't get selected, but it was really good. I like this watch. There's a white version of this one. There's also different sizes. This is the 36, 38 millimeter.
This is the Barbie trophy I got.
Now we talk about Barbies. It's like watch strap changes. Speaking of Barbies and strap changes, I didn't pick this strap for my watch. One of my daughters did, but don't judge me. This is one of the ones you picked. This is the green, Everness green for the, yeah. This is such a hard watch to capture. This is the Everness green Giorgio Galli S1. I love the Galli series. And hopefully by the time you guys are watching this, I've reached 1,000 subscribers, because that means that I would have bought my girl watch, the Galli S2. But if I don't have 1,000 subscribers, then please subscribe, because that means I don't have my girl watch, which is the Galli S2. All right, watch trivia. Do you know what watch Michael Scott wore during The Office? If you don't, it's this one. Yeah,
Wait, can I see?
Timex Perpetual Calendar. Had to buy it from Europe. Pretty cool. It also has Indiglo. You can't see it because the light's too bright. Yeah, pretty cool.
It lights up teal.
Ooh, look at that. Look at teal, man. Education is going crazy. All right.
Our color.
Now.
To see because they're both.
Now we're gonna transition to the next set of watches. So let's go.
I found her shoe.
Woo! All right. Now we got the vintage watches. We are trooping through this thing, man. And there's some people who probably jumped ahead with the timestamp. That's good. That's what the timestamp's for. But if you jumped ahead, make sure you hit subscribe, because if you don't, YouTube thinks I suck at making videos. Which I'm not saying that I don't suck. I just don't want them to know that. So like, help me out with the algorithm. Yeah. So now we're gonna go. I don't suck, do I? All right. This is where things start getting kind of spicy. This is some of my vintage watches. Some of these I know the history of, some of them I don't. I love all of them because I love Timex and I'm just a collector, you know, I get excited. Good, babe. Peyton's off screen. She's chilling. She's playing with her Barbies right now. So I got the big box of vintage watches. So let's. You're still in the video, Peyton. Don't worry.
Can I talk to you?
Yes, they can probably. I don't know if they can hear you. I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna. I'm a rapid fire some of these different vintage watches, and yeah, let's just get into it. So you got this one, not worn as often, classic, love it, you boom to go. Like that same case style, but this is like an early version of a GMT. The reason I can't wear this watch is actually the bracelet is stuck on it, so that's really unfortunate because my wrist is too small. I call this Blue's Clues. I call this Blue's Clues because it's blue, and the clue is it's blue. So that's pretty neat. Yep. I mean, it doesn't have Blue's Clues on it, though. This used to be my most worn vintage watch before I got the Black Max. Black Max, whatever. Great watch. Also on a strap habit watch with some alternating colors there. Just something, cool mechanical wound. Similar to the other one I showed you first. So these are like cousins, kissing cousins. You got, and then you got them. They don't kiss, man. All right. This was a gift from my boy Rob out there. Also a Midwesterner, you know what I mean? It's super cool to have this in the collection, connecting the bonds across the grams. I can't wait to get home, have some barbecue with my guy. Yeah, girl, some barbecue. All right, this one, first watch I ever used Polywatch on. This is the first watch I ever used Polywatch on. Super cool. I like the bracelet on it. It has like a blue, purplish color, changes with the light. Boom. Now we're gonna go mystery dial, but not the new one. This is one of the OG original mystery dial watches. Super cool, love this one. Keeping it moving. These two, I think were actually repaired by the same guy because these are very, very rare. I don't see very often. But you get I call it my fire and ice combination. Both of these I got from my boy, I got these from my boy Blake. I think these were both made in Great Britain, UK. What is the difference between Great Britain and the UK? I actually don't know. Yeah, I don't know. One of my favorite style of vintage watches is skin divers. And so these are two of my favorite skin divers. I got the red dot, and I also got this one too. Ooh, boom, boom. Love that blue, love that cloth. Just both of these, this is automatic. I love skin divers. I think they just fit on the wrist really, really, really well. Now we're gonna get into, you might have seen the E-line reissue, and they just reissued the gold. This is one of the OGs. I used to have two of these watches, but I gave it to my boy Walt. So Walt, if you made it this far, leave a comment down below, because it just shows me that you know that I love you and I appreciate you. Next up, we're gonna start getting into some of the funkier dials. I don't know if the camera's gonna capture how cool these dials are, but in person they're legit. So if you ever wanna come visit me, if you come and visit me in person, I'll show it to you. This is like a textured blue, almost like cotton. This one is a camouflage dial. See if you can see the colors there. It's in the 70s they were really going crazy with the dial game. This one is a black and blue. And then, I forgot one of my skin divers. And here's another one of my skin divers. Super cool. You got the vampire teeth on. Here's a linen dial. Also a gift from a guy from the Midwest. It's linen, not lemon. I know, disappointing for you. Talking about reissues, Timex actually reissued this version. Another gift from a friend in the Timex family. Very much appreciate it. Love this watch. Get to pull it out. It goes really well with my fall clothes. Hey, go play for a little bit. Go in your room. These are all Timex watches. Hey, go to your room for a little bit. Go clean your room. Yeah. Hey, go clean your room. Go clean up downstairs. Go play. All right. Next up, we got two more of the Q series. Love this dial. They reissued this one as well. This is one of the OG originals. Got this one from my boy Blake, purchased back in the day. Another movie fact, do you know what watch that Vinny not Vinny Viola. That's another guy. John Travolta's character played in Pulp Fiction. If you don't know, now you know. Biggie reference with that faceted dial. Man, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. Love that one. Two of the cooler vintage ones in my collection that I haven't showed yet. This is a Timex tank with a Swiss-made movement in it. Not a lot of people got these out there, but one of my boys I did help find one, so I hope you are enjoying it. And then this one is super cool. These were originally made for some of the Olympic athletes, their families during one of the 70s, 80s Olympics. I don't know, I wasn't alive. But this is an original Timex Q from that Olympic Games. So super cool, glad to have that one in the collection. Is there any of them that I missed? Oh, yeah, I bought this one on eBay because it was like $10, but it was pretty cool. That's an alarm watch. The alarm doesn't work, but you know, it's just cool to see different styles of vintage watches. It's like an old version of the Expedition series. So those are most of my vintage watches. Man, we are moving through this. Thanks so much for staying tuned so far. I only got a little more watches left. I got my watches that are Seiko left. You're probably at this point, you're probably like doing the dishes or driving, or this is like background noise, because this is a long video and this is a lot of Timexes. And yeah, like, man, I appreciate you for staying in this long. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get into the next one. All right, now we're getting into some of the cool historical pieces. The pieces from this point are really like meaningful to me in different ways. And so I don't really want to take more time because you've already stayed so long, but if you stay this long, you're probably going to stay a couple extra minutes anyway. So now let's get into some of my memory box. These are special editions. Starting with another movie one. You watch Napoleon Dynamite. The guy who could throw a football over a mountain, Uncle Rico. Guess what? This is his watch right here, Uncle Rico. I took off the bracelet though because I don't like bracelets, so that's why I did it. So I did what I do because I do what I did. Great watch, fun, cool history story. All right, another Timex Iron Man. Cool fact, if you didn't know, the Indiglo feature came in about 92, 93. So any Timex Iron Man that you see before that will say light, but the ones post that will say Indiglo. So this is just a cool historical piece in the collection. Really reminds me of my boy Orology of Digital. Has some of the most banger Iron Man's, digital Atlantises. Man, on Instagram, he's killing it. When it comes to digital collections, Orology of Digital, he's number one, straight number one. Most people don't know this. One of the first smartwatches ever. Also, that was certified for space. Timex made that. It's the Data Link. Yeah, Data Link. Love this one. Actually comes with a bracelet. Like I said, I don't wear bracelets. I don't do that. That's not me. I don't like them. So I took it off. Got you. Cool story. There's a guy on Reddit who actually has like 30 different versions of Data Link. If some weird instance anyone knows who that is or he's watching this far, please comment. I would love to get in contact with you. I would love to just interview you. You got so much knowledge. You have so many data links. I would just want to talk to you. I just want to be friends. Can we be friends? Okay. Next, if you're ever in the Atlanta airport in your terminal I don't know, one of the terminals, it actually has Martin Luther King's original watch. And so this isn't the original, but this is the same year. This is known from Timex collectors as the MLK. But yeah, the actual watch that the MLK wore is in the Atlanta airport. Check it out. I have two of these watches in my collection, but I think this one is incredibly special. I won't go into a full watches with meaning, but this was a gift from a friend who I mentor, and this is his father's watch. This is a watch that he got when he was in basic training. So this camper, original OG from the PX, still has its original bracelet and strap on it. There's no amount of money that I would take to get rid of this watch, just the meaning behind it. And then now we'll go to the oldest watch in my collection, a 1950s Boy Scout Timex. So fun fact, this watch doesn't have a second hand, and so I thought it was broken. It actually does still work. So when I found it in a lot of watches that I got from Goodwill, I winded it up and just kind of like sat it down, and I was like, oh damn, there's no second hand, it's not working. Looked through the rest of the watches, came back to it, and I was like, did the minute hand move? So then I basically reset it to midnight, winded it up, came back 5 minutes later, and realized that it still works. It doesn't keep the best time, but it keeps time. And it's time for you to hit subscribe if you haven't, but you probably already have. And you're probably like, when is he gonna stop talking about Timex watches? I'm not done yet. I got more left. I got more left. But we're almost done, team. So stay tuned. Let me get the rest of my watches. Oh, there's just so many. Oh, so many watches. Oh, man. We're gonna take a break from Timex. I'm gonna show you 2 Seikos because you've stayed this far, you probably want to see something a little different other than my smiling face. All right, so the 2 Seikos that I keep in my rotation, they were both purchased when I went to visit Qatar. Qatar is the birthplace of my watch-loving journey. If you're interested in that, let me know. But this is my first Seiko. I love that dial. You can kind of see the Arabic date. Great one. And then when I went back, you know, I didn't want to get another Arabic dial, but I did get a GMT, kind of just as a nod to the, you know, the love for overseas, the love for travel. 2 Seikos in the collection, love them both. Great watches. Next, we're starting to get into some of the emotional ones. I'll go to this one before I get into my emotional watches. This is the only solar powered watch that I have in my collection. It just happened to not go with the field watches for some reason. It gets put into the nice display case so that it can get sunlight. It's not that it's not my favorite, but it's just one of the weird ones that's like, all these next ones all have like a lot of meaning, a lot of special purpose to it. So yeah, so now we'll start getting into those. Let's start with this one. I love everything about the Expedition North Titanium. Like, I'm wearing one right now. And I love the Huckberry ones as well. So this is a watch that I really wanted. I actually bought this one because I wanted this one. So I was super happy when I finally got it. Then Timex this week that I'm filming this, they dropped the black version, and I can't buy another one. I just can't do it, but I love it. And I hope to one day buy it when it's used or when I have more money to not spend on watches, camera equipment, and video editing, and just lots of money. You know, if you want to just give me money to fund my watch addiction, that'd be awesome. If you want to do that. Okay, I was just checking. You know, my birthday is this year. If you haven't got me a birthday gift so far, you know, perfect option. You know, saying. But the reason why I love the Expedition North is because of this watch. This is the first watch I made an entire video about. This is the watch that I will never jump without. This watch has so much meaning to me. Not as a collector, but just as a person, as a gift from my aunt, who I love. It's just a phenomenal watch. Can't jump without it. If you want to know more about it, I made a whole video about it just because I love it that much. And it's not like a spec video, it's just truly like the meaning of how much it means to me. This is another special watch. The first video that me and my daughter ever did together was talking about this watch. And so that it will always just have like a special place of, you know, me and my daughter starting my YouTube journey together. My first video ever was the Marlin Moon watch. Not a very good video, so please don't judge me too much. But that was my first video doing it with Peyton. So that meant a lot to me. That was super cool. Next up, we're gonna go into my very first limited edition watch ever. And this was a limited edition collab 1 to 500. You saw the white version, but this one's a little bit special because it was my very first 1 to 500 watch. Just a really cool watch, just a memory. My boy Clyde helped me get this one, so shout out to Clyde. My boy Daryl, aka, you know what I mean, the big Daryl, aka Slapback, Mick Don't Give a Love. And then also my boy Fran, you know, appreciate you boys for always supporting me. I doubt you guys watch this far because you actually aren't watch people, you just support me because it's me. But if you did make it this far, I love you boys, appreciate y'all. Next up, we're gonna go with the watch that I got for my 30th, I think it was my 30th birthday? Yeah, I don't know how old I am anymore. This is the Timex Unveil. You don't see a lot of these, but I think it's super cool. The completely just, completely open case. You can completely see everything. I will say it's actually not very legible, but it's a fun watch. And it was a birthday gift for my wife. I loved it. This was technically my first Grail watch before I understood it. Like, this was the watch that I like really wanted and I couldn't find. So this one had been on my like list since I like the first month of collecting. I think it was my initial love for automatic movements and wanting to be able to see the movement that made me fall in love with this watch so much. And so, super cool one, special one in the collection. Man, we're down to 3 watches. Wow. If you have stayed this long, thank you so much for your support. You could have spent your time anywhere in the world, and you spent it listening to me talk about my Timex collection. And that really does mean a lot to me. When I started this journey, I didn't know if anyone would ever watch or listen or care about some random dude collecting Timex watches. And so far, the community has really come around me and made me feel welcomed. You know, in the world of Rolexes and Grand Seikos, I talk about Timex. And so there's not always a place for people like me to talk about these things, but it's cool to know that there's others who support it. It's also awesome to get to spend this journey with my daughter, Peyton, and Malia. Malia doesn't come on video often because she barely speaks English. Yeah, you can scoot around. But, what do you want to say? You want to sit in my lap? Okay. But yeah, so it really does just mean a lot to me that you guys are willing to stay this far and watch this video. I just really want to say thank you. Yeah, words don't give it justice. So just thank you so much for being here. So now we'll go into the final 3 watches. I'll start with.
What about those ones?
I already went those, baby.
Oh.
I'll start with this one. So this is the Timex James brand collab. This watch was incredibly special to me because it was the very first time that Timex made an automatic movement with the GMT. And then I actually bought this watch while I was on a flight. I had to buy Wi-Fi so I could make sure to pick it up when it dropped. They just recently dropped the blue one, which I actually like the dial more, but the story behind this one is better for me. And I was on my way to Qatar, heading back out there, heading back to the birthplace of my watch journey, and just this is the watch that I actually wear. I just wear it a lot. I really enjoy it. I think it's very comfortable. I just love this watch, and yeah, it was cool to be able to buy Timex on the way to the place where I started my love for Timex, and yeah, just an overall great watch. My last 2 watches I'm going to share with you guys is the second of my Giorgio Galli S1s. This is the blue one. I bought this one brand new. This was kind of like a transition moment for me. This was one of my, at the time, my most expensive watch purchase. And it was, yeah. I think the design is incredible. I think it's a beautiful watch, and I think it was a major step for Timex in their history and moving into more of an upscale market. I don't know if I ever get to meet Giorgio Galli, or if Giorgio Galli even knows I exist. He did like one of my photos once, so I guess kind of knows. I don't know. But I just think this is a beautiful watch, super cool, and I look forward to adding the S2 as part of the collection. But I'll always love this one. And the last watch that I'm going to end it with is the watch where it all started with. My very first automatic watch, which was purchased from a gift card given to me from my best friend. What's your middle name? Your middle name? Peyton Riley. Uncle Riley, my best friend, the best man at my wedding.
I'm named after Riley.
You are named after Riley. This is the gift. The money he gave me helped me buy this watch, and it really helped lead me down this path. And so the amount of time I've spent looking at that automatic movement and that open heart, I just thought this was a fitting way to end my State of the Collection video. See, she's yawning. It's been such a long time. So ending. You still got a little bit more energy. So I'm ending it with this one. That is my State of the Collection. Over 150 watches shown. You've seen everything from the 1950s, modern day, limited editions, digis, divers.
1950s?
The 1950s. That's the oldest watch I got. Yeah.
I thought they were the 1970s.
No, not the 1970s. But I thank you so much for staying tuned so long. Hopefully next year I'm just gonna say, hey, here's the update of the new watches I got, because who knows? I may maybe buy another 150. That's another camera. But thank you guys so much. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend your time with me and Peyton, and for that we are incredibly thankful. God bless you, your collection, and just let me know what you think in the comments down below. You can say it.
Peace.
Not yet, baby.
Oh.
Let's wait. Okay, I'll tell you when it's time to go.
Okay.
Filming with kids is difficult. Thank you so much for tuning in to this point. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend your time with me and Peyton. and I'm incredibly thankful. Please let me know your comments down below. Just let me know that you made it this far, and I promise I'll go to your Instagram, like all your photos, I'll follow you, subscribe. I just really appreciate you guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, you spent it with us, and like that means a lot. So God bless you and your collection. And Peyton, go ahead and hit it.
Peace.
Peace.